Inventus is me trying to figure out what this kind of means. So, if I go south from where I begin, and then go west, and then go southeast like I thought before, and then northeast, and then east, and north, and then east. I could have sworn I did that, but I can't think of anything else. So south, west, southeast, northeast, east, north. I could have sworn I did that last episode. Alright. The last part. Out this way. I can open it. It's all ice. Us sleeps in a small chamber passive force of knowledge, which is books, beneath the navel of the gigantic. One has two spaces, then four next, and then the only. So in other words, I gotta put dots and dashes. And instead of 2, 4, just 1. Can I spell ice? Ice. This is all ice. The other one just says all. Oh, okay. When you touch an area, that area will be selected and it will turn blue. Okay. Am I trying to get the digital root? Oh, I have to solve these puzzles. Oh, am I just supposed to try and get the... Did I do this? Did I do that by accident? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just trying to get the digital root of 1 and... Okay. So... Eight plus 5. Okay. So that can do 7 plus 2. Or 7 plus 3. Hmm. Okay, so let me get a piece of paper and a pen. To find a digital root. I cannot use 1 or 9. Maybe if I just put odd numbers and then hey, I did it. Ah, okay. So I'm just skipping, like the code. I feel like this is gonna be the easiest one. Okay. So 7 plus 4 equals 1. And then 8. Oh. That's not right. Hey, that did a thing. Where did it unlock the thing? The desk drawer thing?
A picture. What the hell is this?
This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters.
He was.
He had the zero bracelet on his left arm. And this second man, with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit.
Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these four men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though. Ace, the ninth man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the ninth man and the man you found murdered.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture?
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
Back?
Yes, the reverse.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project with Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Huh.
Then the four men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago. That means Ace, the ninth man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to. Why? Why am I? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. Why? Why am I? It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Farm. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for... But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened. I had to prevent...
Hey, Junpei, you think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Hongo, Kubota. Hongo, Kubota. Nijisaki. Hongo, Kubota. Nijisaki, Musashido.
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other 3 are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiment.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you...
You really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version.
Short version, huh? Alright, fine. Give it a shot. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead. It was 9 years. The wharf had been cold as fuck. I was investigating a mess of kidnapping. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital under the management. My investigation had turned after a little sweet. My source told me
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to...
So I headed to it. In the shadows I saw. There was a bunch of movement there. Men in black suit with bags. No doubt about it. I moved before I came out of hiding.
Don't move.
I felt metal close to the back.
Drop the gun. I could kill you. Just tie an anchor on it.
I kept digging the cold metal thing into my... There was nothing I could do. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my...
A drug?
That was my last thought. My face hit cold. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit! I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby... A toilet. I'd seen it countless times. I'm in a cell. Facing the toilet was a door. I was still pretty woozy, but... I pushed and... Not like I expected. Threw myself against the door. I knew it. I gave up and made my... I sat there for a very... Then... The voice was far away, but I could hear one. It was pretty high. Huh? No. No, that's not it. Left. I hauled on the metal frame. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming. Hold up. Why there? But then when my inside man told me...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children.
Whoa. It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. I stuck my fingers in and then... I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled. The first bit or so was tight. It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but and when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me. A massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy... Then, there was a voice. What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a bunch of them. Damn it. What the hell is... I scrambled through the duct as far as a giant racket, but I didn't care at that. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle. What the... I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top. There had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chip. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for. They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both. Not like I can blame them when they were... I snorted at my own dig at myself. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
Is
He
that
stepped
Silver?
forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the word.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be...
Burned to death.
Can't you hear it? That voice so...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration Loop 15.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kid. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be...
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna...
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing. By that truth. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back. I promise. So just stay... I didn't wait to hear them respond. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as I got. Didn't take me long to get back. Still no way out of it. When I got it, I dove back into the hole. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope. Back in the cellar. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay?
Right!
Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door...
He was in the middle of explaining.
Incineration Loop 5.
The wall shook a bit.
Look, that can wait, all right?
I grabbed onto the first one I pulled on was a girl with a boy in a jacket. The boy in the uniform. Like the other kid, he climbed up. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was strong enough and moved fast. We heard some knocking. Everyone... It had a thick, square windows on the other side.
God damn it! What's going on here? Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fear. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during... The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope.
Yeah!
It was like he was an animal. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniforms booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you...
15. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind him.
Yeah!
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I clicked. I went to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door, but the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. The plate on it read, Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we...
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the... The kids started running, and on the other side of the door. Run! Didn't need to tell them. Up, feet pounding, round. Devils on the tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up.
Hey?
My kid's sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Kane. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yet...
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took...
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her down...
He turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it, I said what?
I don't think the kid even heard me.
Fuck!
I spun around to the boy in the jacket.
I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right?
The girl nodded and ran up.
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated, and suddenly...
Help me! Somebody!
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt in. We rushed in after it. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we... That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to!
She planted... My brother roared.
Help me!
Ah!
Hongo lifted Akane. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after. We saw him land inside. And then, the door. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing, but...
Ah! Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
He started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane!
You came back!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in...
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Warning. Emergency incineration. Automatic incineration. Please evacuate the incinerator. Repeat. Emergency incineration.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how one...
Incineration incineration room 17.
It's gonna be alright!
It was torture listening to her. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched.
What?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my
Then...
Yeah, shit.
Hey,
Huh?
look, I don't want to ask. There's something I don't get. So if you could just... Did that girl, Akane?
Yeah. The fire stopped, but me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if... A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over. We followed. The air and the every breath made my... It was like standing on hot asphalt. And in the... There. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his... And then...
Can I ask you...
What's that?
The girl, Akane.
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me.
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane You were there that day with the tall kid in the jacket. That was...
Yes, it was. Don't misunderstand. I told you before how Zero threatened me. I couldn't say anything about what...
So you're saying you're not working for...
Of course not.
Clover.
Hey, come on! I told you before. I did hear that a detective. I didn't know it was...
Well, I guess I believe you. All right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from 9 years ago. He was in the middle of puberty. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional... As such, I had no reason to think Santa...
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the... It was only a short while ago. When she told me that, I...
Santa? Akane Kurashiki? June's brother?
There's still a lot. I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower. It had to be Nijisaki.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't...
Hey, go easy on me, man.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense. Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary Project. Kubota, the person who conducted the... Nijisaki, Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna... I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
The next target will be...
The person who planned the
In other words, Ace.
What?
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m.
Shit! Come on! We need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this sucker opens them. Come on, let's go.
Hey, I got key 0.
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.